this shit. I quit. I'm not getting paid anymore. I fucking quit. I resign. I formally resign because you know you gotta make things sound now all nice and proper. Whatever. But this job is awful. They playing in magic. They don't help you. They don't acknowledge you. Like, this is legal documents. These are legal documents. If you didn't know me and I'm just a regular person and I'm submitting an application for an employment, you would have responded to me. But because it's me and you don't fucking like me, you don't want to respond to me, you want to sabotage my documents, you want to destroy my notary license, my renewal, you don't want to give me the information of what I got to do to renew my license, you want to sit here and just fuck with my life. I'm like, this bitch is the fucking worst. I was like, you know what? I'm suing. I'm gonna sue them. I have every right to sue them because I'm not an employee and you're just sitting there constantly sabotaging my things, and then I don't even work there, but you're constantly just fucking with me. When I applied for my notary renewal, I was not an employee. When I applied for the job, I was not an employee, but she knew me. She knew who the fuck Paulina B Garcia is. She know who I am. And this document, it tells you everything. It tells you how I know her. Like how I know Teresa Torres. Like I know who she is and she knows who I am. You know, but court case. Paulina B Garcia versus the Bronx Supreme Courthouse and the Unified Court System. The index number is 10/21/2024. I'm gonna put that in the comments, and you know, I'm just talking about this case because the more I talk about it, the better I feel. You know, when I feel I have to talk about it, I talk about it. When I feel I have to talk about it, I get it right here. Like, oh, you gotta talk about this shit. I gotta talk about it. I have to talk about it, you know? And it's okay. Life goes on. My life is okay. You know, well, I'm gonna sue them. And everyone else can sue too. Because this bitch is the fucking worst. And it's like, you have every right to sue a person that's not doing their job. You have every right to sue them. And the reason why you are going to win is because you're saying something. When you sit there and you don't say anything and you don't defend yourself, then yeah, that's why nobody listens and nobody fucking cares, because nobody wants to speak up for themselves. That's why the problem continues, because nobody wants to speak up for themselves. But, you know, this is what happens when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired of people's shit. Yeah, you end up a little, you end up like this. Be like, I'm not taking this shit no more. You know, I'm like, I'm going to defend myself. I'm going to sue. What am I going to do? I'm going to sue them. I am going to sue them. I sue whenever I know that I have the right of way on a situation, on something, like I know I'm not wrong. I know I can win. I'm going to sue you. I sue this building. I sue whoever I need to sue, and I know they did something wrong. I know they fucked up. Yeah, I'm gonna sue you. You know, I should have sued Teresa Torres personally, but I'm not suing her personally. I'm suing the entire system of the Bronx Supreme Courthouse because you defend this whore. You put her on top of everything, and you think that she's the fucking best, and she's the one destroying the fucking courthouse. She's the one sabotaging the documents. She's the one that lost the contract with the Department of State. That's why notaries are no longer accepted or done in the Bronx Supreme Courthouse, because you lost the contract with the Department of State. You know how big that is, to lose the contract between the Department of State, the Department of State, the Department of Licensing Services. That's a big fucking deal. I started in 2006 working in the Bronx County Clerk's Office, and I processed my own notary. I processed my own notary renewal in the county clerk's office because we were affiliated with the Department of State to process the notary renewals. When I left the Bronx Supreme Courthouse, they lost the contract with with the Department of State. So now they don't even do notary renewals in the Bronx Supreme Courthouse anymore. I'm like, yo, that's a big fucking contract, and they lost it. You lost that how the fuck did you lose that contract? You know what? You want to keep these people on top, keep praising them, keep thinking that they're doing a good fucking job, and you're gonna lose everything. They're gonna ruin the entire fucking system. Everything's gonna come out. Everything is gonna come out. All the secrets gonna come out. All that money stolen, unclaimed funds. You know, when people pass away, they have access to deceased. They have access to vital records. They can get the death certificate of people, and they claim the funds of the people. They take the funds. There's lawsuits that are supposed to be there, and the lawsuit has disappeared. $1 million lawsuits vanished. Where the fuck is the money? Who has the money? What happened? What happened? And only the people in the courthouse know what happened. You know, that's fucking crazy. And you want to keep them there. And you want to keep them there. And I'm just like, oh my God. I don't want to work here. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be associated with nobody that works in the fucking courthouse. No. I'm fucking good. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna fucking sue you. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna go move forward with my life. Always leave with love, stay positive, vibe high. I'm not angry, I'm not upset. I'm just blessed not to be working in that courthouse. I'm blessed to be alive because they're doing that spells. And a lot of people that stayed in the courthouse have passed away. I think even in this file, I have a document of an email from the person that passed away. Because I emailed his family and I was just like, wow, like I'm so sorry for this man. Like he was a good man. And he passed away. But he loved Teresa Torres. Oh, she's such a good person. Now you dead. You know, because you believe in this whore. I'm like, she's on some devil shit. She's doing something, sacrifice. She's doing something, because I don't know how the fuck. And nobody knows. Like, this is crazy. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Or maybe they're all in on it. Like, I don't fucking know. All I know is Paulina B Garcia is suing the Bronx Supreme Courthouse. And that's fucking it. Leave with love. Bye.